Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from George, showing off one of those fun little niche strats that's getting way better as we progress in tempo meta. Games speed up over and over and over again. We're winning with weaker and weaker boards because games end quickly and nobody's really playing for late game. But George, plus one card, Cyborg Drake, is just a win condition now because you get a passive 8 attack to all of your Divine Shields, and turns out it's pretty easy to get Divine Shields when you're George, believe it or not. And you can just level to the moon. You can look for whatever you want because you're invincible in the mid game and everybody's dying around you. Because games are so short. This patch can't come soon enough. Buddies are on the horizon. We're going to have a lot different of a meta here in a couple days. Looking forward to it. All right. Enjoy. Okay, we can double buy or we can roll by hero power. I think the go to 3 to buy 2 stars is our line, as is tradition. I'm not giving money to Blizzard or giving money to Blizzard. Fair. I mean, you make your choices. Life is a series of choices. And the internet is a series of tubes. Bro, people are picking Cthulhu and Daryl at Jiraxis, and like, this is the game we play right now. It's like, I didn't get offered a decent hero. Fuck it. We're in. Wow, that's actually so awkward. As much as I'd like to take you, you're too expensive. The real debate is if we're going to level or we're going to double buy hero power. If we're going to double buy hero power, do we ever buy this board? It's pretty damn close. Because it feels like double buy hero power is the safer play. It's just boring. I don't want double buy hero power. But Bob, I don't wanna. All right, double buy hero power is the play, right? We found scaling for what appears to be like 3 or 4 permanent minions. I'd say this is the most permanent minion. This is like the second most permanent minion. Still salty about them killing Heroes of the Storm. Oh man, Heroes of the Storm was a fun game. Which wasn't my my main genre by any means. But like, it was fun to play. It was very baby's first MOBA. And it was still a fun time. I like StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 is a great game. Definitely not one, like it's the one Blizzard title that I never played even remotely competitively. StarCraft players are in a league of their own. They got me covered by a lot, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I cannot keep up. Old man can't keep up with StarCraft. Apparently we're not going to get our value. RIP. Old man can't keep up with young Zoomers playing the StarCrafts. StarCraft 2 wasn't bad, just Blizzard forcibly killed the competitive scene, or the Brood War scene. Everything else, at least played it to a high degree. Like, this curve is just really good. It's just a good curve. Just straightforward, good minions. I'm going to try to pull you toward the back. I think I'm going to be significantly stronger than this. Maybe that is a bad read. We could just buff you instead. Pet the damn Quillbore. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, look at you, just a good pig. Yes, you are too. You are not a Quillbore. Yes, you are. But you're still good. All right, I got you guys. You feel better now? But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Diablo 3. 4, 5, whatever we're at. I think it'll be fun. This guy ghouls us. Turn 7. Bro. I just want to live my best life with these Quillbore on the board, and you're over here ghouling us? I mean, to be completely fair, it's probably good that he ghouled us. Because it kills more minions for us to get scaling. Okay. Next most permanent minion, you. Check off another one. Next most permanent minion. I guess you can be up there now, I guess. Something like that. Sure. Yeah. D4 will be fun. Yeah, I mean, Diablo is always a game that it's single player competitive, right? In the sense that you don't have to race to be way better and way faster and beat the meta and be ahead of everybody else. There's a ladder usually for a season, and the season's a certain length. And sure, you can race to the top as quickly as you can. But it doesn't feel like, oh man, I had to, work away or work and travel for a week. I can't come back and pick up where I left off. And honestly, that's a big part of how, if you play competitive Overwatch or Hearthstone or Diablo, or not Diablo, or WoW or whatever, you feel like you lose so much by being away that playing it as like a side game feels pretty damn good. And I'm pretty excited for that. The theory crafting portion of the game is always a ton of fun. The auction house kind of ruined the fun. I had fun with the auction house, but like, I get it. It wasn't exactly in the spirit of an ARPG. Overwatch didn't lose much unless you were top 100 player or whatever. I mean, if you're above Diamond, you always drop back to Diamond in 1 week. Like, that's pretty substantial. Like, I stopped playing Overwatch Season 4 because they added the rating decay system in, and I traveled for work, and I would drop from Grandmaster back down the Diamond before I got home a week later. Like, there's just no way that you could stay up with it. It was absolutely impossible to keep up with the rating decay in that game. Hey guys, we got full scaling this turn. The real money auction house? Yeah, the real money auction house in Diablo. Which was, it wasn't a good system. Alright, well, I'm not going to 6. Horse! I love horse! It's a divine shield horse. Comes back as a divine shield horse. There were always those scammers scamming their scammy bots on Bofur. Oh, you mean like the auction house? No, I just bought up all the good rings that people wanted and went moo ha 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 ha. Put them on the real money auction house and made bank. Nay? Yay, actually, not nay. I don't think we care about duo. That's the card. All right, are we strong enough to get away with this? I think we're strong enough to get away with this. Look at my horse. Look at my horse. This card is so good on George. It's so big, dude. Look at this horse. Look at it go. He's a good horse. Bofur's still on? Yeah, we're just having fun tonight. The game's maybe aggravating from time to time. I was supposed to lose the horse. This horse is amazing. Look at his horse. His horse is amazing. Old memes, vintage memes. Well, we can just level. What do we want on 6? Moo ha ha ha. Thank you for bringing that one back up in chat. Moo ha ha ha. Just level or healthy, but what do we want on 6? Why are we going to 6 is the question. Manted? Maybe Murkai if we find Toxfin? Pretty much that. But yeah, if all the good cards that we're looking for are on 5, then we don't go to 6. Because you could argue the best cards in the game are Cyborg, Drake, and Toxfin at this point. And even Puffer Quill is up there. And they're all lower tavern tier. Manted's good. Being able to open the door for Manted is nice. If we don't lose rounds, it's fine to level. If it's going to cost us losing some rounds, then we're not going to do that. Mostly from the standpoint of like, we want to pressure people. It's not that we don't think we can take a little bit of damage, but if we don't pressure people, please kill the horse. You did kill the horse. Good job. Then they stay alive long enough to outpace us. And we don't want to be outpaced. We want them to be low health and dying. Out one right there. I don't think we really play for the triple. Ooh. We'll take our stats. Nadina, reset it. Do it again. I mean, are you telling me that's not the case? That the play isn't just Divine Shield Nadina? It's still a minion that is 23 attack. And now casually we have our dragons behind it. Not like we really need Ghoul to feast. We look for this triple. We look for Manted. We look for Hero Power. Like, Murkai's good if we find Toxfin. Especially if we could Hero Power it beforehand and then hold it, and then we could have double poisons. He might actually freeze that. Nadina Strong Arm? Look at Nadina go! It value trades. It does it all. It comes back again. The Cyborg Drake does the job manually. More Divine Shield. Then it comes back again. Yeah, Cyborg Drake's a little bit imbalanced on this hero, some would say. Weird how that works. Was the best minion in the game, and why is it horse? Because it comes back as a Divine Shield. That's why it's best. Alright, about the only way we play this card is if we get Murkai. And if that's the case, we want to be able to Divine Shield both in the same turn. It's a little bit expensive. Why couldn't our other George game go like this? I think we got there. Not even good hits. We're just that much stronger right now, huh? Good hits for us. If we still lethal them, extra scaling for things dying. Everything died but the ghoul. Dragon Golem die. We're going to see the elemental board. Ooh, the elemental actually beat the... Oh, lost the dragon. I see. Swing and a miss. Too late to really be scaling. Summoner is more minions on the board, which is something. I guess it's better than Gar. We really want Murkai and Mantid. Puffer Quill's cute, but like, it needs a blood gem. Alright, for now, it's just you. Just you and me. We really need to change from what we're doing right now to poison. So like, we leveled to 6. How many turns ago? Looking for like 4 cards. We did pass a Murkai before we had a Toxfin. That's why we debated for a second there whether or not it was worth freezing that board for it. I chose not to, but we hit the Toxfin right afterwards. It'd be really nice to have 2 Divine Shield poisons instead of like you and you on the board. Or you and you. Well, this board beat the Elemental, so I'm feeling a little better about this game. And it beat him pretty well, handily too. Okay. Turn 14, like we said, like turn 13, turn 14 tends to be the end of the game right now. Turn 12 in aggressive lobbies. Turn 13, turn 14. If this guy would have lethal the other guy the other way, this would have been over on turn 12 or 13. Casual Ghoul on the final board. Yeah, it's not much power to be fair. It's only adding like up. It is over turn 13. Actually, it is over turn 13. All right. What a meta. What a game. What a world. What a life. Oh. Remember when we used to play toward late game board states and go for high rolls and make tons of stats and do very fun things? And then we lost quests and we devolved in the tempo meta. And boards like this are getting first. And our Cthulhu game yesterday or 2 days ago. And our whatever else. Who are you most eager to pee on tomorrow?